hot out there. I'm talking to you.
It's so hot out there, baby.
It's hot out there. You know, it helps if you shake it more. Like you've lost all that powder formula. Or if you add just a little bit more water to that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
And shake it, you'll definitely like get a lot more of that out of it.
You need a bit more water.
Not more milk.
I was adding a little bit of both. I realized that I feel like the water concentration is already really high.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Here, go ahead.
You can put the lid on it and shake it too if that helps. That's normally what I do. Hi, friends. I have one friend with me right now. 2 friends. Don't mind me. I promise there's only water in this. See, there you go. You can see it. There's only water in this red Solo cup. Don't mind the Hot Mess Express that you're working with here. If you see, I got a scratch on my face because I was trimming cat claws last night. So someone swatted my face. Not going to say anything, but it was definitely Loveland. And I just came from outside, literally was just filming part of a gifts and goodies. Like it was 6:56 and I came running inside. So I am still sweating from outside routine because it was raining, and here comes Noodle.
I was going to say, guess who it wasn't?
It wasn't Noodle. Noodle surprisingly did the best with the nail trimming. Loveland, I didn't even get all of her claws. Like, she was just a nightmare. Huh. Your sister was just a nightmare.
Speaking of the pretty kitty.
There's the nightmare. Hi, friends. So good to see you. It is Wednesday. It is July 5th. Have those black kitties been fixed yet?
There are ours, I don't know. Oh, the hissy cats?
The hissy cats. We have to catch them first. And so here's the thing. I can only catch Johnny Boy, and Johnny Boy, I can catch Olga too, but Johnny Boy's not the problem. Johnny Boy, you know, he's a male, so they don't bring kittens in. Will there be a third kitty appearance? Well, there's 5 in the house, so there will probably be more if we can find them. But anyways, so Olga and Hissy are girls, and those are the most important ones to fix, and I can really only catch Olga. So when I can catch them, feel confident in catching them, and then get a vet appointment for them, because it's harder to get spays. You have to schedule spays a little bit in advance to get blood work and stuff. So whenever that happens, yeah. Somebody said, are we going to see more cat appearances? But boy, do I have a special appearance for you today. If you haven't already heard it, you're going to be so excited when you see this. We're just waiting on Ellie to get this surprise together.
Ta-da!
It's Mr. Hero.
Hi, everybody.
It's Mr. Hero.
I'm walking on all 4s now.
We brought him in to feed him because,
That's probably
too
a bad
slick.
idea.
Yeah, too slick. Here, I'll hold him. So we got Mr. Hero inside today because it was like about to rain, and so we wanted to try to get feed done quick, and his, thank you. His feed was last today, and I was like, you know what? Just bring Hero inside, and the viewers can see him. The viewers can see him. Look at you. He's like, I hate it inside. I can't be a free goat in here. This reminds me of not moving around. But yeah, it's Mr. Hero. And if you didn't see my video today, his brother does have a name. A viewer suggested Champ, so his name is Champ. And then I realized in a video I filmed yesterday, I might insert a clip, but I said I was going to tell you the name of my 2 younger Polish chicks. They're not chicks, though. So.
Got another Dixie Chuck.
You think he's a Dixie Chuck?
It's a joke.
Oh, no Dixie Chucks. No, so somebody also suggested.
It might be a boy. That's what I was
well, this person suggested calling them Itsy and Bitsy, so, or Teeny and Weenie, so I think I'm going to call them that when I do finally decide, but I think...
You get what I mean? Dixie Chuck was named that because they were the Dixie Chicks.
And then they turned into the Dixie Chuck.
We thought it was a girl, it might actually be a boy.
Well, I knew that I had another rooster in there, to be fair. The lady told me I had another rooster. Look at him sitting all patiently waiting for his bottle. Isn't he the cutest thing? One thing I was telling Ellie today, in the face, he looks very similar to Honeydew. Like, He really, really does. Ooh, does that feel good? You got the itchy scratchies? Okay, you're gonna have to come sit in this chair and feed him because they're gonna want to see just how quickly he sucks down this bottle. So we've got a 16-ounce bottle. I'm gonna bet he eats 6.
It's filled up to about 14 right now.
Oh, 14? Okay, I bet he eats 6.
There he goes.
Is Nelly outside? Yes, Nelly is outside. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe I did fill it up to 16.
You did fill it up to 16. Oh, look at him. He's just, I can't even focus with the little milk sucking noises. It's just. So, Nelly, or is it Sadie? Well, I want to call her Sadie, but when Ellie suggested that we might be calling her Sadie, people were very mean to me in his comment section. Like, they were being horrible. They were saying that we should just, like, essentially buck up and call her Nelly because she's already been named.
That was just what they were calling her. That's not what they officially named her. So I could care less about the silly insults, but I want to name her what is best for her not being confused and whatnot.
Okay.
Because if we do have, because 2 names would confuse her. So
They would.
We got to find a good name, whatever she responds more to, Sadie or Nelly.
I think
whichever.
it was Nelly because she was like, sorry, I interrupted you, but she was like a nervous Nelly. And
Well, yeah, that was just something that Jamie kind of threw out there. Like my dad threw out Big Bertha. So Nelly isn't any more credible. That's the name she came here with than Big Bertha, technically.
But
So
I don't think she's a Nelly anymore. I don't feel like she's really Nelly, but we're just going to see. I called her Sadie Nelly. I do like Sadie Nelly. I've been calling her Sadie Nelly. But here's the thing. Dogs respond well to a single syllable, what is it called? A single syllable name. So Nelly, Sadie. Yeah, Sadie's
Let's call her
cute.
Sally. We'll combine it.
Sally. No. So we're just trying it out. I've tried to call her Nelly all day today, but it hasn't gone very well. Every time I go to holler at her, and I say holler, slow down. Sorry. Gotta make sure baby boy's not aspirating.
Oh, don't worry. Dr. Cochran told me how to make sure he drinks properly and doesn't aspirate.
Maybe.
Hey, how much? Wait, how many?
I said 6.
He's literally at 6
See,
right now.
He's just down
Because we're down to
6.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's at 10. Yeah, let me put it up right. Yeah. We were at 16 and now we're down to 10. So
he might eat a little bit more, but he likes to do a little bit of a walk around. He might need to pee. Do you mind taking him to pee?
Yeah.
Because normally he pees and then he'll eat more.
It's TT time, buddy.
In the bathroom, though, not in the house.
I was gonna take him outside.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back.
Oh, I said in the bathroom as if he goes on the
Heck
toilet.
no.
Okay, no.
Bye, guys. It's TT time. Goodbye.
Don't worry. They'll probably be back, maybe. So I've got my water because it is hot, hot, hot here. But I've also got my Coke. Whew. That's a good burn. I love a Coke burn. Woo! All right. Look up the meaning of the names and pick one that fits best. I might do that. We're just going to, her ears are still going to be packed for 2 weeks, so she can't really hear us that well. Hi, Ritzy. She can't really hear us that well, so she's not really responding to anything. But I've also read that guardian dogs, livestock guardian dogs in particular, they're very, they seem disobedient, but they're not. They're just very independent dogs. They kind of walk to their own beat. So, I don't know. We'll see. I already have a Nelly. Do I already have a Nelly? Why do I notice P? You guys say TT. Ellie says TT. I don't know why. I say for childcare, I work, working in childcare, I've said potty. I don't know why he says TT. It drives me crazy. I always say, do you need to go potty? Because when working with kindergartners, oh, Tilly. Yeah, we already have a Tilly. See, it's kind of Nelly, Tilly. I don't know. But yeah, people were kind of tearing me to shreds. It was kind of hard to read. There were some people saying that I seem like a person who has to get what I want. And, I don't want to bring negativity on here. I don't want to talk about it a lot, but a lot of y'all are very uplifting to me, and it makes me feel really good to hear that y'all don't see me like that. I don't know where people are getting that impression, But I'm just trying. It was really hard for people to say that, though, and there's like a lot of sacrifices that me and Ellie have made, and everybody around the farm, you know, that have made sacrifices that aren't talked about, like personal life sacrifices. And so, you know, Sadie means princess. She is a little princess. She is. But see, that's another thing. Negative Nelly. Like, that's kind of nervous Nelly, negative Nellies. I don't know. But do you have an update on Tilly as far as her pregnancy status? So Tilly, I think, going off of what I have seen, I think Tilly's probably still got a month, honestly. She just doesn't have a big enough belly to be, like, fully pregnant. You know, so if you don't know this, I'm going to hold up fingers like this, but I bet it's backwards for you. So, So if you're looking at a goat head on, you see your left and your left, and then this is your right side. Their rumen is on their left side. When they're pregnant, their rumen, which is their tummy, will begin to get so huge and pushed off to the left side. But that's really because their belly is, the babies are what's pushing that rumen out to the side. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. I've got like, oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, excuse me. It's the Coke and the water mixed in and talking. I think I'm going to get the hiccups. Let's hope not, because my hiccups are loud and annoying and y'all aren't going to want to hear that. And then somebody's going to have to come and scare me to get them to go away. But we made it through the 4th of July, so everybody's fine. It is the Coke. It is. I never had this problem. I know that soda's not good for you, but I love Coke. And it never used to make me burp, but now that I've gotten a little bit older, the Cokes make me burp so bad. Do they not?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's awful.
But in all the time, the 3 years that I've known you, you've always loved Coke, so I don't know if it's the Cokes or if it's just something different.
No, I've noticed, like, in the past, like, 5 years that the Coke has started to make me burp more. And especially since working outside a lot. Oh, he's bringing another cat. He's bringing another cat. Yee.
Our original, our first son, our first boy.
My boy.
He'll always be our first.
My boy. See,
and also the one that people probably know the least about.
Yeah, this is Mr. Finn. Mr. Finn's a grumpy guy. A grumpy guy. Look at him staring.
He's a grumpy cat. He's never happy. Oh, she knows. She said Finny Kitty. She knows his name.
Finny Kitty. Yep, that's what he calls him, is Finny Kitty. Mm-hmm. McDonald's does have the best Coke, but you know what? We went to the McDonald's in Cleveland today, and I just have to say something was wrong with our Coke. So much so that when Ellie went to go get Whataburger for lunch, I asked him to get me a new Coke there, and I don't care for Whataburger Coke because it was just that bad. I like Dr. Pepper, but I don't like it enough. I do not like Dr. Pepper in a can. I'll drink a bottle Dr. Pepper, or I'll drink it from like a fountain. What? Bye, Finn. Oh, get your booty out of camera. But fountain Coke is where it's at. I've also been really liking, he got me onto Sunny D. And
oh, yeah, Sunny D.
I don't think we got the bottles because, I'm going to have to tell y'all about that. That's about, McDonald's here only has Pepsi. I really, really, really like Pepsi too. Not diet, not, Ellie needs a shirt. It's offensive.
He said that last time too, the same person.
My friend, if you're going to be mean, you can go ahead and exit because I'm not going to tolerate that. If he doesn't want to wear a shirt, he doesn't have to wear a shirt. Taco Bell has the best Pepsi. I would agree. I do like Pepsi though. I think I would go Coke, Pepsi, and then Dr. Pepper. And then Sprite just doesn't make that list because Sprite is horrible. Can I please have a sip?
Yes.
Please? So these bottles say they have 130% vitamin C in one serving. I don't want to drink too many. Woo!
And so see, my bad habit is even worse than hers because she is able to drink from this, but mine is so bad that you don't get enough liquid doing it that way, so you gotta.
I just like the way that I can like chew on the thing. It's like a very sensory thing.
That's how bad I am. I don't get enough.
You just downed that.
I know, they're so good.
Wow.
I drink a lot of water. I eat pretty healthy throughout the day, so a little soda here and a little Sunny D here, it really isn't that big of a deal.
Here's the thing. I think I trade off with my Coke, like my Coke addiction, with how much fruit I eat. That's what I say. I down a lot of fruit. But guys, a big thing happened. We did a big kid thing. Are you in Texas? You sweated out in Texas. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's
we
true
do.
as well.
If you can't tell, my face is very pretty and shiny, and that's because of the sweat. I didn't have time to shower before my live. So I went and I ran and I put perfume on because I knew I would be sitting here smelling myself. So, yeah, a little bit gross. But we did a big kid thing. Hi, the lovely mother.
Someone said...
Okay, hold on before you go. Y'all are going to get mad as soon as I say this, but I don't care. Hi, birth giver. That's what my mom's name is in my phone. And they call me the lovely daughter. So my mom is watching the live.
Someone said your comment about Ellie needing a shirt is offensive to me.
That's how I feel. Like I said,
you know what I'm offended to, actually. Let's go with that.
We don't care about the trolls, the meanness. That's just kind of ridiculous. But I just seen it, and it's one of those things that like, it just kind of popped out. Sometimes I'd like to think I have a really good filter, but there's been a few instances over this week that I've caught myself just spewing out like, not even word vomit. Like there was no filter. What did I say to you yesterday? Oh, it was so mean.
I was just laughing because Vanessa Marie said her brother also calls their mom birth giver.
I don't know.
No, I was talking about certain athletes that care more about their individual stats than the team succeeding and winning. And you said, "Oh, kind of like you on your video game yesterday." That was exactly what she did. Because it is true. I was kind of, when I was playing my game, getting it carried away with myself over the team. A little selfish.
My mom says it's witty sometimes. I just think sometimes I try to have a filter that comes from a very like professional world kind of thing. Being a teacher, you want to have a filter. But what are you clicking?
Sorry,
that's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, I'm slowly, as I'm not in the, what do you call it, in the educational world, I'm losing the filter. I do pretty good. I mean, there was a video. It's so sad because it's so funny, but I'm sorry. Birth giver, you have a great daughter. Did I just say she does? That was like, see what I mean? That was like so vain right there.
You proved your point right there.
Oh, it's getting worse, guys.
You proved your point.
It's getting worse.
You don't even got to describe it. You just gave two great examples of it.
Here's the thing. Today's not even a great day for me. You know, last night with the fireworks, I just didn't sleep good. And then woke up, was exhausted. It was hot when I woke up. You know, lots of things. Today is a really hard day for me. I'll touch on it a little bit, but I don't want to talk about it a whole lot because I will cry. I told y'all about Presley, my goat that I had 5 years ago. Today is like the 5-year anniversary of when I had to put her down. That was my first time that I ever had to put an animal down, and that was really hard. And so, you know, you can try to work past that, but it's still hard. And 5 years is like a milestone thing, and it's just been a while. And here lately, I've been thinking about her a lot. My mom sent me a picture of her this morning, and she's just the cutest thing.
I have something here that can cheer you up.
Literally has another cat. So I'm just going to touch on it real quick. I'm not teaching because I simply cannot mentally do it. It was very degrading. I do have a video explaining it. I was doing my makeup in it. Here's Miss Stormaloo.
Why don't you tell them about her and her bad habit?
Which one? Which Stormy's awful. Like, so I'm going to do the litter robot.
Okay.
So if you don't know, we have a litter robot here. If you don't know what it is, go look up a picture of it, because if I take you over there, we'll start to like lag. So we have a litter robot for our cats, so we don't have to scoop, and it's just very clean. Or it was clean up until I got the kittens. Stormy has a habit, 2 habits. She likes to go and get in the litter box and just start flinging litter out the front of it, and so it gets the entire floor disgusting. But then she will also, whenever it cycles, I can tell it to manually cycle to clean the poop out, or it'll do it every like 30 minutes after a cat has been inside of it. So when it cycles, it opens up a hole in the bottom. And when it does that, you know, you don't want your cat in there. So it has some little lasers on the top that like identify if a cat is in it or not, because it's all weight based. They like a visual of the cat's in there. And so here lately, whenever I circle it or have it cycle, she runs and she jumps inside of it just to play in there. So it stops my cycle. And then sometimes when it stops the cycle, the litter robot starts messing up and I have to fix it. Was I not yelling?
You were livid because you had reset it.
I reset it.
And then like within 5 seconds, she would like just jump in there from a mile away. You'd be like, Stormy! Then you got to reset everything that you did.
Literally.
And then you sit there in front of it guarding it and you're like, okay, we should be good now. Then you walk away. Then 5 seconds later, boom, she's right back in there again.
And this isn't even a thing like I can video because I was screaming at her from across the house. I was so angry.
That's this bad kitty right here.
That's her. And she also, this morning, she was walking all across his face and he was not happy about it. And then there's Mr.
These cats,
Lavelle.
they walk with their claws out. They don't know how to retract them. So when they walk and they walk on top of us, their claws are out, so they scratch me and it's really irritating.
Well, you need to get her the cat hamster wheel. I know I need to do it. I need you to come build it for me. That's what I need to do because they're like the little hamster wheels that are big because, you know, they're going to get bigger. They're like $700. So, Mom, recruit Mikkel, Austin, maybe Dad. I don't know if he'll be able to make a spinny thing happen, but we need to do that. That can be our project this weekend. Glad we've decided you're getting the materials and coming over. Okay, Mom? I'll see you Saturday. She's sitting there going, she's literally so done with me.
You ruin any chance of her doing a...
That's out of my pay grade. Me too.
That's out of my pay grade.
Me too. No, I'm just saying you're gonna come build. See, my mom is saying she's gonna come build it with us and we'll make a great video out of it. I'll sit back, I'll put my feet up and relax while they build it because that's what we do. Who are you looking for?
Shh, don't say anything.
Oh, if you can't pick this one up. But my mom is funny. I tried to get, you know what, guys? I tried to get her to come over on the live today, but she told me I'm behind in work. I'm behind in work. She is behind in work because of the holiday. Miss Ritzy!
That was not easy.
No, she's heavy.
We gotta give all of our house pets a cameo, so all 5 of the cats have been featured now. It's time for Ritzy Dog.
I think this is all of it. All of it. All the animals. I think this is everybody in the house.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless Gunpowder's in here hiding still. Cats are clowns in disguise. They are.
Real,
I have so many toys for them. Please don't think I'm not giving them enrichment. They get so much enrichment, but they're like, I wouldn't even call them, they're the terrible triplets. They're the terror triplets. Like, you know, people say the terror twins. No, they're the terror triplets. They are just awful. But then we've got Sweet Angel Ritzy.
Sometimes.
All right, but I am ready to tell you all about the big kid decision that we made. And it is crazy. Was this yesterday? That's why I was in a bad mood yesterday, huh?
Why?
Because we had just, like, been out all day. So on my last live, towards the end of it, we were talking about cooking and stuff. And I was talking about Sam's Club, Walmart, Costco. We caved. And we got Costco cards. So we went to Costco for the first time yesterday. And it was an experience. It was an experience. I knew things were in bulk, but it was even more so in bulk than I thought it was going to be. It was a little crazy. No, it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was the 4th of July. No, we did go on the 4th of July, didn't we?
No, I think it was Monday.
We went Monday? I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, it was
We
Monday.
don't even know what
It
days.
was Monday. I remember now. Yeah.
We don't even know, but we did go to Costco. So here are my thoughts on Costco for those of you who have been long awaiting my opinion on Costco, even though you really haven't. So Costco is good for pre-made meals. We got lots and lots of Monday. We got lots of pre-made meals and some good freezer stuff. They did not have, the bakery was not that good. Their fruit, though, holy cow, phenomenal. I got raspberries and strawberries. I have never had such good strawberries in my life before. They beat H-E-B. Now, if we take H-E-B's whipped cream and pair it with the Costco strawberries, we'll be doing good. They didn't, they had Coke, so that worked for me. Oh, yeah, you don't know how to cook. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to cook. That was so witty. Oh, that was good. No, I don't know how to cook. Working on it. But it wasn't good for, like, my snack foods. Like, they have, like, goldfish and, like, some chips, but I like more unique snacks. So Costco wasn't really good for that because they buy, like, things in bulk, Rightfully so. What else did we get at Costco?
Those pretzels that are strawberry flavored.
Did you try them?
They were really good. Yeah, I tried
Were they?
them. Yeah.
They're like, I got some that are Girl Scout Thin Mint flavored covered pretzels, so I'm excited. I haven't tried them yet.
My favorite thing about Costco is the free samples they give. I sat there and thought to myself, people could come here and get a whole, like, feeding themselves lunch for free with all the samples they give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got pancakes too. I haven't tried the pancakes.
Just picture that you show up and you eat a little pack of the chicken, and then you get some of the sweet potato fries, and then boom, there's lunch.
Okay.
For free at Costco.
The sweet potato fries. Let's talk about it. There was a lady. She goes, "Oh, try this." I was like, "No, I'm not really hungry," because I knew I was gonna get like Chick-fil-A or something afterwards. And then he hands it. He goes, "Oh, this is really good." And I was like, he doesn't like sweet potato fries. Like, there's no way. So I take one of them. I was like, holy crap. This is phenomenal. And I turned around to the lady. I said, "Where are these? I need you to, like, show me." And she's like, "Oh, sweetie, they're right there." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, we're getting some sweet potato fries." So, but you microwaved them last night, and that was the problem.
They didn't taste good last night. I just fed them to Ritzy because I heated up a bunch and didn't like them.
He put them in the microwave. We don't have my air fryer right now. It's getting cleaned. But we do have that Ninja grill, so maybe I'll put some on the Ninja grill later.
Somebody said in New York they have Costco, but what they don't have is this infamous Buc-ee's that I keep hearing about. Even Bree's babies have Buc-ee's apparel.
Okay, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is wonderful.
Buc-ee's is good. I like Buc-ee's for their candy. Their cherry sours are phenomenal. So are their watermelon sours. But don't get coffee at Buc-ee's. That was awful. I asked him to make me. I was really tired, and he's like, "Do you want a coffee?" And I was like, "Yeah, like, yeah, give me a coffee." And he goes in there, and he brought me the worst coffee ever. It's not like his fault. I was like, "Yeah, get me a cold latte." It was not good. It wasn't good. So I don't care for their coffee, but their fountain drinks, their fudge, their kolaches. So what most people probably know is kolaches are like the kolaches that are like square, and then they have like fruit in the middle. But we know kolaches down here in the South is like the fully circled breaded thing, and it has like a hot dog in the middle or boudin.
Croissant.
That's a croissant.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
That's not the same thing. But they have traditional style kolaches and then like southern kolaches. Yeah. All coffee tastes bad. You don't like coffee? I love some Starbucks. I will only drink a vanilla latte, coffee-wise. I've had, like, mochas, and they're not really that good. I really do just like a latte, but it has to have... Ooh, I tried an iced chai before, too, but I don't know if an iced chai actually has coffee in it. But...
Who would have thought we'd gotten our farm animal viewers to engage in small talk on fast food places?
Now, I'm telling you, that my viewers will sit and talk about food with me for hours.
Anything goes on Wingin' It Wednesdays.
Wingin' It Wednesday. That's seriously what we... Chai is tea, so does it have... Wait, so if I get a chai latte...
I keep seeing chia.
It's chai.
Uh,
It's chai.
I don't know. I have a dog named Chia. So
It's chai.
That,
It's chai. Chia loves Starbucks.
no Chia.
What do you
Is it
do?
actually spelled the same as Chia's name?
Yeah.
Chia? That's fun.
Latte is milk.
that's
Oh, so
hilarious.
okay.
I was
Well,
wondering why I kept seeing Chia's name. I was like, Chia, what's going on here? What?
I thought the chai latte was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Essentially a milk tea. Yeah, I wasn't loving it very much, but I do love me some espresso, but it has to be milked down. And at Starbucks I get a venti, which is like the largest size, and it comes with 6 pumps of vanilla, and then I asked for 4 more pumps of vanilla because you have to. But then I also have to sub in oat milk because I can't have lactose. So I have to get oat milk because Starbucks regular milk kills me. And then add coffee on top of it. It's just, oh. My goodness.
Oh, they're just fighting. It's what they do all day and all night.
What exactly is boba and is it good? I've tried boba tea and I hated it. It's like a milk tea and then it's got like tapioca boba balls. Those are interesting. The actual little balls in boba, I thought they taste really good. They're really fun to chew on and eventually they burst. You can get like different flavors. I tried from Walmart. That was probably my first mistake. It was from a little Chinese restaurant in Walmart.
My favorite boba is a bounty hunter.
What?
You don't get it? Only a few people, I think, would get it.
Oh. Yeah. It's from Star Wars.
Why'd you say it out loud? Why do you think I whispered it to you? Just so you... So
Oh.
just... Bobby.
Oh, I thought you were like helping me out.
Love you. I whispered it so that so I could see which viewers actually understand it. But then I went ahead and whispered, and she's like, "Oh, hey everybody, it's from Star Wars."
I thought you were helping me. I don't like
It's okay.
Star Wars.
It's
I'm
okay.
not a Star Wars person. I'm a
It's
Harry
okay.
Potter person.
It's okay.
Sorry, I thought that's that's what you did.
Ay.
I'm so tired. It's not even funny. I will probably take a nap after this live.
Can I talk about our problem with Sadie Nelly?
I don't think it's really a problem. I think you think it's a problem.
I think it's a problem. I feel like it's not the end of the world, but I already made a video about it on my channel yesterday, and it went today on Facebook. But I guess just to summarize it for any of you that may not know what's going on, our sweet Sadie Nelly is so good. She's so sweet and she's so gentle. She protects our baby hero with her life, which warms my heart. All that's wonderful. But she has one really bad habit that we can't seem to break. And she wanders off. When I have her in the yard, she does good, but she has a lot bigger purposes to fulfill than just being in a tiny yard the rest of her life. For, kind of a quarantine or for a first few days sort of a thing, it's good for her to be in the yard. But for the long haul, she's meant to be either a free roam around our property dog or Little's pasture dog to protect all the goats and donkeys and stuff. That's, I think, what would make her the happiest, and what she's meant to do is to have a lot of space to roam. The only problem is when I let her out to be free roam, to try to let her have a good reasonable area, she takes an inch and runs a mile, as they say. And so I've found her literally as far down that way as Pawpaw's house. She was in there with Ivan the other day. Ivan was sitting there trying to donkey kick her, and she ran out of there. I found her all the way back with Ivan last night. And then a different day, she went down this way all the way to the end of the road by where a different family member lives. And it's not really that annoying. I'm willing to go over there and go get her 1,000 times if that's what it takes for her to learn. I guess the only dilemma that I have is that there's a few people in the family that have been known for not really having control of their dogs. Their dogs are always just the ones that basically get into trouble and they escape, and it just kind of creates a headache for the rest of the family. And so I don't want to be somebody that is known for not having any control of their dogs. I've already had a few times where some of my family sees that, oh, my dog got out again and stuff, and I know that they're trying to help and be kind, but I'm sure that it gives them a headache having to worry about, like, is that dog going to cause trouble or not? Even though I know she's a good dog, but not everybody knows that. And you know what I mean? It just doesn't come off very responsible if my dog keeps getting out and running off every single day. And so that's kind of why it's, for me, it's not as simple as, oh, just give her 2 or 3 weeks and she'll get it eventually.
But that's what it is. It takes, 2 to 3 weeks for an animal to deal with a major lifestyle change. It's going to take consistency, You're just going to, I think, showing her the boundaries, It's not just, we've put her in the pastures. Like, I sat in the pasture with her for a while and then left the pasture, but she can get under one of the gates.
There's one gate she can crawl under.
Well, two, probably if would it be able to get out of the little's gate too, because it's about the same.
Probably so. And so you can always, like, drop the gates like a notch lower so that can't happen anymore. That might be the easiest thing to do. We put her in the little's pasture to see how she does, and she does good with the pond. She loves the pond in that area, and she isn't as inclined to leave and run off. But then somebody will drive by in the front yard, or she'll see us or whatever, then she'll crawl under and come out. And I don't know, it's just a little bit of a challenge. It's one of them. I don't usually have a lot of headaches when it comes to this farm stuff. I usually can find a solution pretty quickly, but this is one that I'm kind of, I guess, just dumbfounded and not exactly sure what to do about.
So here's what I think. Somebody said in his comment section, because I read pretty much everybody's comment section, just to learn and grow. And somebody said that they don't necessarily guard boundaries. They guard animals in a herd, but I do agree that they have perimeters, and she needs to learn her perimeters. We might need to do boundary.
People are saying boundary collars, or
which
that might.
It sucks because I don't know if the boundary collars actually shock them or if they just make a noise, but we might try. We're not at a point where we're like giving up on her. Like, absolutely not.
No, it's definitely not giving up. We love the dog. It's not meant. It wasn't meant to be grim or like this is the end or whatever. It's just a slight challenge, an obstacle that we have to overcome.
I think it's a challenge that he wasn't necessarily expecting, because I have talked up
Great Pyrenees.
I've said I want a Great Pyrenees so badly, it would be great, and I talked them up, and they are great dogs, and they do learn quicker, but she's not your normal run-of-the-mill bred Great Pyrenees. Obviously she has some trauma, I'm sure, based on just her story alone, how nervous she is. Annie, Annie's tough. Annie's doing a great job, but Annie has scared her a little bit, which sucks, but it was going to happen that way no matter what, whether we gave her 2 months to get used to that or whatever. But we're going to try everything just like we did with Charlie and Echo. I think maybe you're getting a little discouraged quicker because of how things went with Charlie and Echo. That was really hard to
I guess I'm not really used to this kind of adversity. Like, I guess I'm really good with cats. I seem to just instinctively be able to do the right thing, and they all like attach to me. I know that makes you very jealous. My dad and Jamie have taught me, and you have taught me so much about goats and stuff, so I feel like I'm good with goats, but I'm not that great with dogs. And so dogs is just I guess I'm not as successful with dogs as I am with cats and goats, and so that's the discouraging part about it, is that I'm not used to
it's hard.
Being so hard.
It's difficult. Dogs are very different. We just need to look into things. We need to do some more research. We just need to put in, more time. And that's the thing. Charlie and Echo were very, very different dogs, just.
Not for me. Dogs are easier than cats. Not for me. Not at all.
I think dogs can be easier. I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on how much of an alpha you are. I mean, we are very, relaxed. So I feel like the cats latch on to us very easily, but dogs take time, and we're just gonna have to ride that out, and that's kind of hard because we just want things to already be done, and one less thing to worry about, because we don't like keeping her cooped up. She's not necessarily cooped up. Let me tell you, she does like it in the yard.
No, she's not cooped up. Like, she's in the yard right now while we're doing this live, but I guess like if I let her be free roam right now, she'd be who knows how far in the woods.
That is
She
true.
might be on the road. She might have already been taken by now, and so I guess it's just a shame that she has to be locked in the yard while we're doing things that have to be done inside. Or if we go to the store, we have to put her in the yard and whatnot. It's just that I didn't want that for her.
Well, and the truth of the matter is, guys, during, we get up, we do our morning chores stuff with the animals, and we do it in the afternoon too. But there's a couple hours of the day, the heat of the day, that right now we are not outside because it's awful. Like, it is too hot. And so, we don't want her just to free roam while we're in here, because if she runs off on a place that we can't see, like now, who knows? But we're putting in the work. It's a little bit harder for him. The patience there is a little bit harder for him.
I suppose so.
But that's part of growth. That's part of just dogs and things that you've got to work with, I suppose. I do think, in my opinion, dogs, she doesn't know she was rescued. Mom, why didn't you tell me this on FaceTime this morning? I FaceTime you every morning. Did I FaceTime?
I think the two things we should do going forward is the boundary collar, as a lot of people were commenting. That seems to be the consensus, like really good thing, and then lowering the gate a little bit. I think those two things is what we should do next and take it from there.
I don't want to we've talked about changes to the yards, things we could do, like worst case scenario, but I don't want to do that any time soon. So
do what anytime soon?
Making changes to the yards.
Yeah, not drastic changes. Lowering the gate one notch isn't a drastic change.
No, but thinking about moving people around and stuff, I don't want to move. I like the setup we've got right now. Everybody, has good access to. We didn't talk about her. We were watching baby goats. You asked me how she was doing this morning, and I showed you her, Mom. See, this is why you need to come on the live. You should have came today.
If you ever do Facebook, you can actually do a live with somebody. Like, it'll be like split screen. Literally like this right here. Hey, Meg, I'm in New York right now. How's it going over there in Houston, Levy, or whatever?
You can do that on here too.
You can't collab on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
She does have a fan. There's a fan in the garage because Hero likes to stay in the garage. And then Hey Hey has a fan, and she sits by Hey Hey's fan. Which, that guy, Hey Hey, you know what? I thought my mom had work to do too, but if she's watching my live, how are you working, Mom?
Multitasking.
How are you doing this? See, she's typing, she's commenting, so how are you? How? So Hey Hey, he's started growing. And I think he's really mad at me today because it started to rain. So I took his, his fan away because it's, an electrical cord. You don't want an electrical fire or short circuits, anything. And we went out there and he started how would you explain it? It was like.
It was like weird noises.
Is it crowing?
I don't even know. It was
crowing.
It did not seem like chicken noises.
He was like burping me, but really loud. He was walking all fluffed up. Dude was just angry, and I'm like, you need to settle down. Like, you are just a bird. You can't be mad at me. But oh yeah, he was mad. I took his fan away. So now that the rain has stopped, I will go. Loveland.
She's a big girl when she jumps down from the counter. It's a big earthquake. That's what it's like.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to return him his fan because he was not happy at all.
Ellie, what about a gate going towards Jake's and Breeze? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly an idea that I had too. That we talked about.
Though.
Yeah, it would be low.
It'll have to be low. It would be good. It would keep.
It's a good idea.
Especially if animals happen to get out. I mean, we don't really have animals get out, but if something did happen, that would just keep them from going.
It's a good extra layer of protection just in case.
Yeah, and it is just extra protection too. Just another gate. I am glad y'all love Hey Hey. I am glad y'all love him.
Hey Hey has an awesome personality.
This bird is something else. My little baby birds have started following me. It's really dangerous though because I am very clunky and clumsy when I walk, and these little birds are right up under my feet, and I thought it was for food. No, they're just following me anytime I go out there. They follow me up and down the fence line, and they are so cool. I love them so much. I think it's because I spend a lot of time with them. They know I'm the bringer of food. They know I'm the bringer of water. They line up so I can like mist them down. They are something, and these cats are something as well.
Can we video this?
I mean, yeah.
Can we turn it around?
Yeah, if you can turn it around, yeah. Wildcats. Hi, Naval.
That's Mama right there. Not the biolodge.
Mama until she's tired of taking care of them. Is your phone charged? Is your phone charged?
Yeah.
I need it because the next thing I'm going to talk about, I need your phone for.
Okay, here, let me go get it real fast. Here
All
you
right,
go.
so
Sorry, just had to show them love and being Mama.
So the next thing I want to talk about is last time on here we talked about gifts and goodies. We've started getting a little more packages. We've gotten some like goldfish and stuff. So, excuse me. Oh, I went down the wrong thing, the wrong hole. Ooh, that hurt.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, you just said it right there. Hold on, I am like. That hurt.
Does my phone look cool, by the way?
No, look, and it's gotten so dirty. This is gross. That is, we need to fix. You need a new
case.
setup.
Well, part of my case tore, so it was like halfway torn off, so I just tore it all the way off and thought, hey, once that'll be black, once that'll be white, because originally it was all black. I think it looks pretty cool. If I'm recording, it'll look like this right here. I think it kind of, the camera pops a lot more whenever it's that color, so I think it's cool, but I don't know.
I don't like it. But we talked about gifts and goodies. I have been opening more gifts and goodies. I'm going to do my gifts and goodies a little bit different. I have a video coming out kind of talking about that, how I'm doing them a little bit differently than y'all do. I'll go ahead and tell y'all y'all just have to listen to it again in another video. Normally, y'all wait and let like 5 to 10 packages build up to do a gifts and goodies, but we haven't been receiving like a whole lot every day, which is totally fine. I'm not complaining or anything. But there were like 3 yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start the gifts and goodies video. I'm going to open these 3, and then if there's another one tomorrow, I'll just add that. And you know what? They're just going to have to see me change clothes, you know? I'll be in different clothes, but they're still going to be getting the gifts and goodies. So I do have an Amazon wish list. I made it public. I'm going to have Ellie probably do a post on it. Like, I use community posts on my YouTube. I'm sure you can do it on Facebook, so I'll have him on his Facebook, his YouTube, and my YouTube. I'm going to put the Amazon wish list link in there. Now, there's a good number of stuff. Let me preface something first before we go all the way into gifts and goodies and the link. I'm going to talk about some of the things on it. Do not send us things if you're going to be jeopardizing yourself. I want to do gifts and goodies because before I was in all of this and we had decided to move here, when we were, first got together, I would watch the gifts and goodies and see how happy it made y'all to see us opening these things and how people were so happy when they got shouted out for the thing they bought. So, train of thought, guys. It's a rough night. It's a rough night. So that's why I want to do gifts and goodies, not because I'm sitting here thinking, oh, we need more stuff. Let's make the viewers buy it. No, absolutely not. That is the last thing. This is maybe the teacher in me, and y'all are probably annoyed because y'all are sitting here going, Megan, we don't think that. But the teacher in me has to be very explicit in everything that I say. I say things for a reason, and I over-explain things because I don't like to leave room for error, but that's just in my personality. I'm not vague. You will know exactly what I'm thinking. So, gifts and goodies, it's just as much for y'all as it is for the animals. We do have a lot of goldfish right now. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. We have a lot of goldfish because I don't want to overfeed them on goldfish, and I did a video on that, and it was a little chaotic giving them goldfish. So maybe we slow down on the goldfish a little bit. We have a lot of Fig Newtons. I don't know how we're going to get rid of all the Fig Newtons so quickly, honestly. But we have a lot of those. So I made an Amazon wish list. It's hooked up to me and Ellie's joint Amazon account. So when you go on it, I think it'll tell you it's Ellie Morrow's thing. And then the wish list is called the Animal Wish List. So I have a lot of things on it. You'll see a Tractor Supply gift card on there. That is for feed. If you decide to get us a Tractor Supply gift card, that will go directly towards animal feed. Because on Amazon, you can go and buy the feed that we buy our animals. But here's the thing. You are going to pay like 60 to 80... Excuse me. It's starting to get to hiccups.
Do I need to finish for you?
No, I think it's going to start the hiccups. Ever since I swallowed a piece of ice, it hasn't felt right in my throat. Oh, okay. Where was I?
You're talking about the just different things on the wish list.
Where was I? It was after Fig Newtons. Tractor Supply feed. If you I am gonna give some of the stuff we have to, Lester comes and can take stuff too, but we do have a lot. When I say a lot, I opened a package that had 1, 2, 3, 4. I opened 2 packages today and there were 6 things. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll bring you some goldfish, Mom. So, okay, and I'll give Lester some goldfish too. So, we got a lot of goldfish. I'm not kidding, but, keep sending what you want to send. But about the feed, feed is something we need, but don't buy feed off of Amazon because you are going to pay $60 to $80 for feed that where we can get it is normally like $20 to $30, So if you want to get us feed, like goat feed, cow feed, that kind of thing, get the Tractor Supply gift card because that will be far more useful and your money will be more well spent. You just kicked my foot.
Sorry.
How dare you? He's getting tired.
No, I'm wide awake.
You're getting tired. I can tell. He's like, can we just take a nap earlier? And I was like, no way, I've got a live. I've got a live. So what else? On there, I have a tarp for my chickens. I have some little nesting pads for when I get my females, so they don't have to go and forage and pull out feathers to make a thing. It's a little nesting pad. I also have some little turf pieces to go underneath my chicken coop and any other coops we might have in the future. Those are goldfish corn based, I would assume. I don't know. But so I have some of those on there. But now knowing that Lester was asking for goldfish, if you're sending goldfish, okay, Lester's using it too. I didn't know he used it either. I thought he was just, when he told me about it.
My dad's the original goldfish master.
I thought he was talking about for the littles. And I was like, I can't give them goldfish every day like that. They attacked me. So, but yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I did not put the oatmeal on there. I might add that, but oatmeal is a great thing to use too. There is quite a few pigs out there. 4 pigs? And they go through oatmeal quick. I'm not going to lie. Does oatmeal in the summer cause heat like corn does? I don't think so.
Hopefully not in that freezing cold water that I put it in anyways.
That is true. We put it in cold water. What else do I have on there? I have some scissors, I have box cutters, some flashlights. Actually, you know what? I can look on his phone because I've got it pulled up. So we will post the wish list. You can look at it. It's already got the shipping address set to here if you want to buy something off of there. That I made that not because I'm going, oh, this is what I want them to buy. No, y'all, we're asking for a wish list, and these are things that if you want to get something will be useful for us, you're going to have to sign into that Amazon.
Okay. Sweet
that
home Alabama.
That list is directly targeted towards things that our animals will use. I have cat litter on there because we have quite a few cats. I have some cat food on there that we prefer to give our cats and the cats outside too. I put some wet dog food for Nellie on there. We're trying to get her some food that I called her Nellie. I called
You
her
called her
Nelly.
Is that a sign?
I
That
called
has
her
to be
Nelly.
name?
I don't know. But I do have the wish list. So some things I've got on here. I've got some batteries. You always need batteries. I've got some wet dog food for Nelly. I've got some. Now, there are some things that are over $20. Do not feel obligated. I have some like cold weather jackets for the goats. I found some of those. I found some collars for the goats because I want them to have collars. I got some underbrush raking tool thing, syringes, goat bottles, brooms, tarps, just some cleaning stuff. Clorox, we use a lot of Clorox sprays. Litter, beds, Tractor Supply, hoses, Clorox wipes, just things that I put mealworms on there too. I've got the things on here are things that I tried to be as cost efficient as possible, and they are things that I think we will really use. So if you do want to give, once we post that wish list, if you would like to give, those are things that we really will use and we would really appreciate.
Yeah, we know ultimately we know that people get a blessing out of giving and out of seeing other people smile and benefit from what they gave, and so we just feel happy to give y'all the opportunity to give. And people love to watch the gifts and goodies videos, and I think a lot of more people were let down than I expected when my dad and Jamie stopped doing gifts and goodies. So we're happy to bring it back.
But you can't send yourself into debt or anything like that.
Yeah, no, please don't do that.
Please don't do that. So I will have those posted. I'll actually make the posts on Ellie's channels and stuff. So it will happen.
That's such sorry, this one's funny. That's such a funny saying to me. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't expect you to lie anyways.
You've literally been hovering over this comment.
Because I wanted to acknowledge it because it's funny.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up and read y'all's comments. Try using closed captioning on videos. So on my videos, I have it set. YouTube does this already, but I have mine set on my videos that there will be captions, but it takes time for it to generate those captions. YouTube does it, but it's a setting that you have to.
Big faux pas, Megan. I don't know what that means. I just know I've heard of it before.
You told your mom you would bring her goldfish. Viewers are not sending items to give to your mom. It's intended for the animals. You might have an abundance, but get real. My friend, they're going to go to my mom's goats, who I also video. If it doesn't even, I can go and buy my old goldfish. Again, I do not tolerate any kind of negativity, so you can.
What did I tell my mom that one time? That we're competent adults?
We are competent adults and we really know what we're doing.
I love.
You can take yourself out of my life if you're gonna be like that. That's all I have to say.
That's me. That's me and Meg's goat.
And see, here's the thing: I can't even delete that comment before the rest of you see it, and that's why I don't like negative comments, because I can handle it. And see, you're destroying that phone case right now. You're sitting here and you're destroying it.
It was already destroyed.
I don't like y'all to have to deal with the negative comments either, though. Like, I can handle it for me, but I feel like I can't handle it for y'all. Like, I don't want y'all to have to see that. Y'all come to my channel for a positive, happy video, not for negative things that people have to say. But that's all we're saying on it. Whew, that was something, wasn't it? Give me something else to talk about. We could talk about anything. Of course, if you want to send personal items to us too, I'm not going to turn it down, but I'm not putting like personal items for me or for him, or like, oh, I like this shirt, let me throw it on my Amazon wish list. That's not on the wish list. On the wish list are specifically things for the animals that are targeted towards the animals. So, Tilly update. No babies. She's not close. Like, she's got a month out. Her belly's not big enough. Her milk bag's not big enough. Just.
She replied. She said, that she just meant that when she sends food to the I'm a Survivor animals, it's not intended for your mom's herd of goats, essentially.
I appreciate your apology, but there are better ways of saying things than just directly being angry quick. I'm a try to think before you speak kind of person, but
I think our cup is overflowing because it's been a lot of negative comments lately, and so I think we're at the point where we have
there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like since he wears a 10.
10 and a half in shoes because somebody asked.
But we have had a whole lot of we've had a lot of negativity here lately, just lots of different things, and you want to be the person that lets it bounce off, and it's not easy because I want to be a light, but I am also a person who gets very defensive when people attack me. And let me tell you something. This is something I saw the other night on TikTok. I get very, very defensive when somebody comes after my animals, my family, or him. Especially him. Somebody comes after me and I go like a female lion mode. Like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures of a female lion protecting the male lion. I feel like that's how I am. Like, I get very, very angry when people come after him. And
Which happens a lot more now that we've moved here, but it is what it is.
Yep. It's hard. It's hard. It's part of the job, but it is hard, and that's all I want to talk about it.
Yeah, we're 23 years old. This person says, come on, people, do better. They are young and learning life. And I think we've done a pretty amazing job considering that. Like, even people in our family sometimes get worried and, like, stressed about the things that are coming forward in the future. And I just got to tell them, like, guys, relax. By any metric you look at, by the views, and then more importantly than the views is the engagement, the positive reactions we get from our videos. Everything is trending upwards. There's not a single thing about the farm that's going downward since we've taken over. So there's no need to freak out. Just relax. Things are going good. We just got a paralyzed goat to walk again, and
that we did.
And so
Boom.
the animals are happy.
No, that's still weak. Better.
I didn't.
I'm kidding. That's funny.
Yeah. Everything's good. No need to worry, is what I say to.
I can listen to your mom.
Oh yeah, your mom said, "Let it go, Meg."
I know she says it a bunch because she knows I sit and stew. That's the thing. I've always been a stewer, a sit and a stewer. But give me something to talk about.
Somebody said we're competent adults, Ellie. No, the story that was like a few months ago.
Oh my gosh, that is such a funny story.
So I love my mom with all my heart. My mom is amazing. She gave me the best childhood I could have ever asked for, and so I'm definitely not taking a dig at my mother. I've talked. Obviously, my mom thinks it's funny now that it's all over and it's already happened. But my mom, one of her characteristics is that she's very, very overprotective of me. It could be because I'm an only child, her only son, her only kid for that matter. It could be, maybe she was very protected when she was little by her mom. I don't know what it is, but whatever the case, my mom is incredibly overprotective of me. She always has been, and it's usually not that big of a deal. There were a few things that I didn't get to do growing up that I probably thought I should have, but she was worried for my sake. And so other than that, it's not really a problem. But a few months ago, there was something, and it was almost like we reverted back to my middle school or elementary school days where she was saying that, like, Ellie, baby, you shouldn't do that. Ellie, I don't want you to do that. And normally I would like listen to her advice and listen to what she has to say, but and I know I will always be her baby, but it almost came off as like I was being controlled or being told what to do. And so I was just like, Mother, I'm a competent adult. I can take care of myself. And she was like,
she looked at me and she goes, because he goes, I am a competent adult. And then he turned around and went back to what he was doing. And she looked at me and she's like, did he really just say that? I was like, he just said that. And now, like, to this day, we laugh about it. Like, she was shocked, but then she laughed about it. And it's something that We laugh about.
even she quotes right now. She'll be like, "Hey Ellie, what do you think of this?" Oh, never mind. I already know because you're a competent adult. Stuff like that.
It's something
so,
we say all the time.
I'll never live it down, but no, all the time in my life.
It's like one of those things. Like you have a filter, but in that moment, it was just like, I am a competent adult, and it was like, okay,
I wouldn't
you
mean. I wouldn't.
just said that.
You know what? I wouldn't mean. I didn't yell and cuss. I just defended myself. That's really how I feel about it.
It was something. It was something. I just sat there and I was like, he just said that. I'm gonna apologize for him. You know, he's doing his own thing. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's being a competent adult. And that's what we are. We are now known as the competent adults. That is us.
Competent crew.
Yeah. The filters are leaving between us. I think as you get older, that's what happens, right? Some of y'all tell me as you get older, you lose the filter.
Look at that emoji.
I think they're like special emojis. I don't know.
That's the funniest one I've ever seen. Look at, it's like a purple laughing emoji.
I don't.
It's like, I can't tell if it's crying or not. It's like, I gotta go close. It's like crying, laughing.
It's like a special emoji.
I don't know. I like that.
I saw it.
emoji.
YouTube sent me a notification for something, but I don't remember. It was something about the new emojis or something like that for viewers if they like do something. But I didn't look into it much because I'm not like a huge watcher on YouTube anymore. I found that since I started making videos, I don't watch as much anymore. I guess because I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe we should name one of our new babies emoji. That might be a good name.
No. Oh, my earrings. I talked about them in the last live. I still haven't unpacked my...
Oh gosh, now everybody's gonna start sending YouTube emojis because I said that. I like them better than the old ones. I guess because they're funny. It's a good change of pace. Oh, look now.
They're like cartoons.
Now we got to...
I've tried to use them. I don't know how to use them.
And that's why I like them. Because it's cartoony. Here comes
See, he keeps going and scrolling because they disappear. But yeah, still gonna be selling my earrings. I'll let y'all know when all that stuff comes back up. I need to unpack the stuff and do all the things. I need to make more because y'all really took out the some of the ones you made, like the strawberry ones I made. They sold those out so quick. The duck ones. Gosh. You're making his night with the emojis. I hope you know that.
Is this like a blue whale, like laughing or something, or smiling?
I don't know.
Who would have thought that I could have got a bunch of grown adults to sit here and do cartoon emojis with me?
Who knew? Who knew?
LOL, Ellie. I bet your mom saw your dad in that comment. In the conversation.
Probably.
Maybe.
How is Ringo? Ringo's doing good. Ringo's doing good. He's getting up in age, isn't he?
Not, well, kind of. Goats don't live very long. I think he came to us in 2017, and he was pretty little, so he probably was born, like, earlier in that year. So he's about 6 years old. They say goats live, like, 10 to 12, so he's probably, like, at the halfway point or so.
Mm-hmm. He's doing good. It's a lot harder for him to get around because that's not what I meant. I was like reading a comment and then I was like thinking something else and the wrong words came out. Right now it's really hard for him because he's a black goat and he is like attracting heat right now. So dude is going through it, but we are making sure that everybody's staying as cool as humanly possible, changing the waters as much as possible. The heat can be scary when you have animals. It really can. So, I didn't tell you this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Didn't hit you that hard.
No.
Guess who I caught drinking water today?
Walter?
Hero.
Wait, I think he was drinking, so his water, wasn't
he? He was, yeah.
I think I saw that too.
It was so cute. He was drinking water. I was like, "Holy cow! What a big boy!" Is he still in here?
No, I put him back with Sadie and Ellie.
I was like, he's really quiet. He's really quiet. But yeah, I caught him drinking water today. He might start nibbling on some food, but he's not ready to be weaned yet.
That's a good question for you. Is what should we do with Hero going forward? I want him to be a front yard pet, kind of like Pebbles and Bam Bam were, but you want him to be in there with the rest of the goats. And so I'm trying to think, what are the pros and cons to each side? The pro is that it's different and that it's cute and it's awesome, but I guess the con is that there'd be, and no, actually that wouldn't even be. I was gonna say big old poops, but they poop little pellets around the yard, so that wouldn't be the end of the world. And mow over it whenever it rains, it'll disintegrate anyways. So
I just don't feel like he'll be 100% safe. Like I can't guarantee he'll be 100% safe if he's not in the pasture.
he'll grow big enough to where no hawk or predator will come swoop him up or anything like that.
It's not the hawks that scare me. It's if a dog comes in here, you know.
Isn't that
They also can get in trouble from doing. What if they eat, like, it is said that goats, there's like two arguments, that goats will eat just about anything, and then that goats won't eat things that they're not supposed to. I have seen in my experience with goats is they won't eat things that they're not supposed to, you know. Stuff that they don't like, they won't eat. And so, but then there's also been people who say, like, they will get into stuff that they're not supposed to. That is true, too. You know, he can go get in the feed room and do some damage once he's older.
You know,
but he's a bottle baby, so he's always going to be...
I guess I just picture him when we're outside, he'll, like, sit there and he'll like follow us everywhere, and then when we go inside, he'll sleep on the porch. I guess that was my vision and what I thought and stuff like that.
I want him to be a goat, though. I want him to be a goat.
And I want him to be a dog. So, no, but that is true that what people said about he could eat something that he's not supposed to, because just over the years, just being around the farm, there have been goats before that have actually died from swallowing string or ate a piece of tape or something like that, and they choked on it. Those kind of things have happened before, and so that's something that it'd be good to be cautious about.
I don't want them getting into chemicals and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Just.
I guess so.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. He's got a little while. That is another thing that's true. We've got like a lot of trucks and stuff going in and out, tractors. We would hate for something to happen to him, but he's gonna become a big goat, you know.
Let him in the yard when you're out and put him back in when you're not out, kind of like Pawpaw does.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. Put a GPS. I'm gonna put an Apple AirTag on him. Here's the thing.
Give him a shot collar whenever he's getting near something he's not supposed to. No, I'm kidding.
No, here's the thing about Hero right now. You know, he comes out with us, but sometimes he gets a little lost because we walk too fast. And I don't think his vision is, that great because he's still a baby. But you never have to worry about where he's at because his lungs work very, very, very well. Literally, his lungs work so well. Another thing that I've noticed, so this person just asked, will he get lonely? So
he got Chia with him, so Chia will keep him in line.
Here's the thing.
Him and Chia are the outdoor guardian dogs.
Yes, they are herd animals, but at this point, like, I was also talking to him about this with Sadie Nelly. Sadie Nelly. I was talking to him about this. You know, Hero's herd right now is us two, the chickens, and Sadie Nelly. And the same thing with Nelly is that I think that she's protecting us right now. That's why she doesn't want to be in the pasture. When she sees us, she comes out of the pasture.
That could be adding to her confusion is that she thinks that
we're the people she's protecting.
Because you said you saw comments that these Great Pyrenees, they don't guard a perimeter or boundaries, they guard a herd.
They guard a herd, but then they check the perimeters of where their herd stays. It's kind of confusing.
Oh gosh. Well, that means she's seen us go to Pawpaw's house and she's seen us go down to the end of the road. So that's why she's guarding where we go.
That's why I think she's confused because she sees us going all these different places. She sees us going on the side by side, and she's just getting confused. And so, I mean, We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, the herd she's protecting is me, Megan, and Hero.
It's great.
Whatever.
No, chickens too.
And
the chick. She comes when I open the chicken run. She comes in there with me, and the chickens run around her feet, and she just kind of looks at them. It's great. So we're gonna try. I think we should go out there and try now that it's feed time's over. We should probably go try with her, get her in the pasture, see what happens. Just kind of. She's really good at following. Once she's like I said, like she followed me around the pasture because I think she was trying to protect me. She would like get in front of me to try to move me away when I was trying to go towards where Annie was.
Do you think Annie's gonna attack you?
She was trying to like, I'm not gonna say herd me, not like a herding dog, but she was definitely trying to
kind of lead you the way. She was trying to warn you, like, honey, don't go that way.
Let's not
There's
go.
something mean over there that'll hurt you.
But we're gonna try, guys. We're definitely gonna try.
Even though she doesn't know that the only reason that Annie didn't attack her is because I'm there in her way, or you're there in her way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Annie hates dogs. Annie, it's not even her fault. Annie,
She's doing here's the
all
thing.
Annie's been given is bad dogs in her life, like Chia barking and taunting her, and then Charlie and Echo and stuff like that. And so Annie didn't like any of them, and so it's gonna be hard to get Annie to like this one dog, but then protect from any other predator dogs or stray dogs that try to come in.
But Annie is doing great. Like, while it may seem, and I drank all of that.
Dang it.
That's ice water. Annie is doing great. So while it might seem a little bit annoying to us that it's like, oh, we can't get her in the pasture yet. Oh, we're having to work with Annie. You have to kind of sit down and take a step back and go,
Yeah, no, Annie's doing
Annie
amazing.
is really doing her job, even though it might seem annoying to us. If you take a step back, she's actually doing a great. Somebody wants to know your gamer tag.
Oh yeah, remember Ellie, run Maggie, run. Oh duh, no one. I should. How did I not think of that sooner? No one. Yeah, she hates
Somebody
every,
wants to know
She don't
your
like.
gamer
She don't like
tag.
any dogs. Ellie, what's your gamer tag? It's flip flop LE. It's just flip flop one word and then space LE. It's my Xbox gamer tag. Somebody asked.
But guys, we've been running for 76 minutes. And I need to go check on some friends outside. Go set Hey Hey's fan back up before he flips out. So
Annie likes Stella. I wonder how that's possible. I
don't remember.
I thought Annie would like Nellie because she could sense a calm demeanor, but it didn't work out that way. At least the first few times they interacted. I don't know how. I wonder if she could sense that Stella was like, I guess, disabled or had a challenge or whatever.
I don't know. We'll have to see, but it's getting late, guys. I know some of y'all are like hours ahead of us and behind. That was about Madden.
Yes, I do play Madden. Hit me up. I'll play Madden with you or against you, whatever the case.
All right, guys. Well, this has been such a fun live. I love doing lives. We're gonna have to talk about food every time. It's in the UK.
Croissant.
Why? Why are you up right now? I say, why are you up? But we're up.
We were both up at that time last night, weren't we?
No, I went to bed at 11:45. Thank you very much.
Oh.
But then I woke up again when you went to go feed Hero. I think you remember, like, I was literally having a hard time walking to bed. He's like, let me help you. And I'm just like,
Love you, kids. I'll talk to you later, Meg. I'll be up working. We love you too, Aunt D.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep, mother. Go to sleep.
Alrighty, guys. I try not to miss your lives. Well, we're
It's
here.
okay. We're here.
7 p.m. on Wednesdays.
It's okay.
7
It's okay.
7 p.m. Central Weekly. We're here.
Watch the replay. You can always, I'm always in my comment section, guys. I promise I see your comments. I'm trying to reply more. At first I was just liking. I'm trying to reply more. But I see every comment, every single one of them. So.
All right. Good night, friends.
Bye, friends. I hope you have a great evening. I will catch you with a video tomorrow. Good night. Good evening. Good
Bye-bye.
morning. Bye. Love y'all.